Hello guys, today we are back and this time this is top 10 Nazi countries. I know some Nazis aren't anymore in real, but let's make them back existing. Firstly, you will make their self-invasion and I forgot to say they are all allies. Firstly, Germany versus Poland, and NATO doesn't exist, so it's noble. Why? And anything what stops them isn't existing, except countries. Poland is invaded by Germany. I wanted that to say. And immediately, Poland didn't manage to hold themselves, so nobly Poland is annexed because Germany wants gained their lands back. Denmark were easy annexed because they haven't got the same military numbers as Germany. And well, Benelux, same thing. Germany annexed you. Now, Germany, you allowed Hungary and Austria gain lands, but you also wanted a little bit of those lands. So both sides agreed that split meant Hungary, you wanted a little bit of chefs too, so it's able that there's massive change happening on here. Now, Romania, you just wanted to make yourself back row on here, so you just start repairing yourself on these sides and immediately captured Odessa and managed to push heavily back. And now, with taking over pretty much of lands here, you just take that. And this is given to Hungary, and this to Germany, making Ukraine left on this. But Ukraine is also puppet. They're puppet from Nazis. And now Romania gained lands and the shape is back this looking. Now this is now Hungary's. I forgot Germany's hands here to painting them. Now with Germany owning more lands to your massive empire already. And Germany didn't want to stop there. They wanted to move on. So they just agreed with Finland to invade some nations here. And Germany got some winter troops to heavily push in Kaliningrad. And with simple pushes, Baltics are already taken, and Russia just had no choice but surrender. So, what did happen with that? Finland would gain those lands back and even Kaliningrad. And Germany would take away about that of Russia and leaving Russia without capital. And Finland can keep those lands. Now, with Russia being weakened, Japan also gained land, but we can't show them right now because we're waiting in borders. Now, with this happened, we can see that there's massive change. Also, Belarus is now Germany's, but I'm a little bit doing here. And like I said, Belarus is German's. And now we can see that change is happened. And now we can go here. Like I said, here is Japan gaining lands. Japan about takes about that because massive resources are there, and with those resources they can grow their empire even further, and they also want to have a little bit more people in there. And well, now Russians can't do anything about that because Japan is this side and their major power is pretty much states. And it's clear that they made it on purpose. Now, Austria and Hungary agreed to split up those lands here, and also Bulgaria joined in, and also Romania, because why not? And the splitment is about that size. The reason why I haven't made them reunite right now is clear, and also Japan, no, not Japan, Italy gained lands too. I haven't made them unite because then there's top 9, but I want top 10 right now. Now, with that, we can see those changes have happened. And now, actually, we could make top 10 again if they unite. Austria-Hungary unitement is seeable. And here it is again, top 10. And this time Ukraine made itself clear, but Russia just gave up. So Ukraine would gain about that. So now Russia is clearly losing heavily powers. And Russia, you're screwed, because now you have less lands left. And Turkey, you just made yourself really clear looking that you're not messing with Greece. Because now, at that time, you managed to make clear Greece accidentally sign offer what said you could gain lands of Greece doing absolutely nothing. Those islands are yours now, and also you can see that there's massive country Warmat here, who owns absolutely heavily islands, and Cyprus is also stayed in there. And there's also said deal that these would be Bulgarians, and Turkey gains a little bit of here. Now, with that, Greece you just failed to see as reasons, so you just also joined this alliance, and Ukraine just united with Germany, making more Germans being seeable. Because I did that to make it still top 10, and it's clear that both sides on those three sides there's deal made to make Spitmentov here and here to make borders clearly shine. And they are shining. It's massive change. And now also Spain is the group member, but why I didn't make them in, I don't know. And Greece could be gained by maybe Turkey. So we can make Spain be there. And with little bit later we would see Germany and Italy and Spain making their pushes, and with that France is absolutely destroyed. France, you're split up in pieces. Germany gains the hugest one. And well, now with piecing up Europe like they did, it's clear that there's massive change. Also, Italy gained sometime those microstates, and also Spain also gained Andorra. And why not? Portugal is also in one member state, but let's say they were also annexed. So here we have it. Europeans are pretty much done. And now with Norway being called Germany's because Germany thought it's more better to make Norway theirs, and Finland just made deal with Germany to split up those lands here. Is making massive things. Now Norway annexations are seeable, and there's two countries on the Baltic Sea coastlines. Sad for them because sad for other countries because they are annexed. And well, Now we can see that Europe is pretty much done for, and Italy just grows its power on Africa because they thought it's theirs lands on Africa, and they thought also that it's fair if they own it lands. But they weren't the only one who thought that. There's Turkey who joined the plan, but not only them planning it, they just planned to grow like that. And also they take a Transnistria region with theirs, because why not? And now with Transnistria region being theirs, there's now the the Sea, Pacific Sea, what? Caspian Sea, I wanted to say, but I see it's some by Pacific Sea. Is theirs, and now it's clear that they wanted just gain lands, and they are taking right now British colonies. If I'm doing everything correctly, we would see Africa being split up by those those Nazis. And now we can see that countries started looking for Africa expansions. And clearly they didn't want to stop there. They just continued expanding and expanding. And now we can see that it's majorly made to look like that shape of borders here. And of course Germany will join this plan too, because their colonies are also there. So they just prepared themselves to gain lands, but they didn't want to get so less of those lands. They want pretty much of what they can take away. So Germany, you just started by taking over those lands, and also Angola, and also those lands here, making yourself on these sides, and well, now pretty much of Africa is already gained by Nazis. Because they don't care if those countries are gonna be the ones who being divided. They just want to coordinate themselves on all the globe. So they just continuing their expansions. And we can see that it's working on them. They are expanding themselves on Africa, to gain lands, and also getting massiver and massiver. Pretty much of all Africa is already gained, and now there's less countries on Africa who are recognized as independents, because those countries here are still on active on gainments and growing on empire name. And Turkey, you want also grow further. Right now I'm finishing ceremonies. Turkey, you want to gain those lands to make yourself own more British lands here. What made Britain angry about that? Because they were British, not Turkish. They aren't Turkish, they are British. So you just made first country angry about yourself. And now Spain, you continue expanding here, and Germany, you would take little lands to there, agreeing with Spain to split those lands here. And well, now it's clear that Africa is almost entirely apart made. And now we can see that there's massive nations warming up on here. And now we can see that all African countries who were here great deal to with speeding up those here to make themselves seeable on Africa. And for Italy, this is great for them because they can gain another colony on theirs. I might take it as series because I don't gonna make it by one video. So it will go on series. Maybe, maybe not. I will choose it. As long as it gets 5 likes, I will make it series. Right now, Germany is massive, and Germany gains those final Africans too. And now we can see that Africa is richly divided, and after some time, Japan is the one who start their expansions to gain more lands because they wanted to be the one who gets China. So they also managed to make this side of China theirs, and it's already massive Chinese numbers in Japan. And major of cities are now Japan's of China. and China is made to be more less populated, and it's continuing to fail itself. And now Japan, you allowed Thailand to take those lands here because you didn't want them. Now it's clear that Asians are making deals. Now Thailand, you wanted to get British Roar to yours, so you just take them out, and all the fascist countries joined it to make this thing here. And it's clear that it's made on purpose to be that. Now you also want to get Tibet, but it's right now Chinese. So you just ask from Japan to help them out with deal, and you said you take Tibet, and rest of Chinese will be given to Japan. And with this offer, it's done, mates. And it happened also. Chinese is split up. And now, with this made, China is literally made to look like it didn't exist there. And power on those countries continued rising and rising. Now, Mongolia also joined this Japan because they had no other choice. Japan and Germany start planning taking over United States, so they just repaired their militaries, because if they take over United States, there's no other choice for those countries who are surviving here, because then the world's strongest country would be taken over. Japan made with deal on here. They split it up with Thailand these lands and gained about those Indonesians and Malaysians to theirs, and Germany they get these. And now it's clear that they are just making themselves look better with expansions. Now, Turkey, you just made yourself grow here. Now it's massive country. And now with this, Iran just joined this group. And now with those two unitements, it's clear that It's made on purpose, uniting on purpose. And now we can see that Iran immediately made themselves expand here on Asia because they had no other places to expand. Now it's still top 10 notches, but there's continuing to get less happenings on countries because there's not much left to do. Because there's already many countries taken over, and with continuing, it's clear that there's no stop on this. And it's already like that gain it. And Iran, you just made yourself grow on Russia too, because why not? Now, with those massive numbers of Russians in this, it's clear that there's already thousands of new lands there. And now Iran owning more lands means that this is literally getting worse and worse. Now, like I said, Japan and Germany planning split up United States. They somehow managed to do it. This is Japan's, this is German's. And it's literally confusing everyone. How? How did they do that? And now it's even worse because now there's no security on those countries. And well, now Spain, you immediately start making yourself grow here because they are your colonies. You take it and then to yours because they are yours. Then we can see that yeah, let's make Germany here, taking Brazil out, and also this is now Germans. This would be Italy's and yeah, Finland and again French Guiana. And now it's clear that they are just continuing to grow. They don't care how many countries they take over. They just want lands. And it's already seeable that pretty much of all the globe is theirs. Oops. And now we can see that there's happened many things. There's more massive nations here. And well, South America is stopped on expansions, but those countries who were gained are just clearly losing their selves. Basically, my plan is to make all the globe gained by countries, and then I gonna paint them different colors to make each thing own teams. And now with Canada, you're also split it up. This is Japan's, this is German's, and Germany is not it for you. You just also take it Greenland because Denmark owned it, but I didn't mention this because I recognize Denmark pretty much independent. And now with Japan owning those lands here, it's clear that there's massive Japan's empire here. On this end of Pacific. And well, it's not stopped there. Germany, you managed to gain huge number of lands also, making yourself being the one who actually is powerful. And British mainlands here are also yours now. And with Switzerland being neutral, they were used a way to make themselves being split on 3 sides. And why they were split if they are neutral? Well, they want own all the globe. This is why they were splitting them up too. And it's clear that there's massive differences already seeable. And now there's less countries remaining. Germany would take those two and also some here. And clearly with Russia being here, they were just already collapsing themselves. So now with change happened, this is Iran's about that. Finland would gain that and Germany that. Now we can see that there's massive change on those borders, and it is clearly the ones who made it happen, gaining all Russia theirs. Iran is now also more future nation. They are enjoying this. And Japan, you are also enjoying this because now you gain more Russian lands. And after some time, those countries are on their self now. Now, with this being the final worms, we can see that everything is clearly different. There's no other nation left. Antarctica isn't colonized, so there's no countries there. And we can make some groups because clearly, if we can look fully red, we can't recognize everyone. And there's hole in somewhere. Oh, here. Now it's clear that it is happened. They are now different alliances. Now, with being different alliances, you somehow need make more countries to be in this alliance. So they just start thinking how will we make those, and this will be seeable in next video. But right now I'm painting them in different colors. 1 second. Now we have different groups here, and they are here. And there's not much happening here now. For you all guys, save PNG and she's double S. Hope you guys liked this video and see you in the next one. Bye.